Bring me in.
Ding, 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 dog.
Welcome to the Rasslecast Power Hour.
Power.
I am 1/3 of your World Podcast Tag Team Champions, B hyphen, aka the original Cody Crybaby. But before I go any further, before I say anything else, it's in the contract, it's written in blood. Attorneys were present. I have to pass the rock.
I didn't ask you to do all of that blood stuff, brother. That was that was you riffing.
I have to pass the rock to my better half. Handsome Bane, how are you today, sir?
Oh man, that's so sweet. I'm doing all right, bro. I'm just pumped to talk wrestling today. It's a good day to talk wrestling.
It's always a good day to talk wrestling, baby.
Well, D Mark Rob has left us. We're on the apron. Well, Hyphen's on the apron, but he's selling. I'm in the ring.
Normal.
I'm selling. Double down. Drag into the corner, and I reach my hand up to the rope, and there's no Mark Rob there right now. But that's all right, because coming down the aisle, Hyphen, we got
a very special guest.
Okay.
This man, who's on our show for the very first time,
still reaching, is
the father of one known as EG, who has such podcasts names such as Catch the Show and The Underground Monster. He was supposed to be a part of the Rasslecast, but life intervened, but he could not be here with us, but he said, hey, ask my dad. And it just so happens his dad is one of my very best friends. He is one of the founding fathers of Hyphen Podcast Group, along with Hyphen Nation, and It's Like a Podcast or whatever, with his podcast, Browns in Our Blood. He also did a few other pods. He's just a great all-around person. Monstalung, how are you today, sir?
Thank you for that introduction, and I'm happy to be here talking some wrestling.
That's right.
Let's do it.
Right, that's right. So glad to have you here, man. Things are getting crazy on the road to WrestleMania, but the Rasslecast is here to steer the ship, not go overboard on too much news, and still give y'all a bunch of laughs in the process.
This shit's been crazy.
Yeah.
A lot of, the women's division, Naya's been going crazy. Like, I think she's like,
this is the best Naya's ever looked.
This is a great Naya.
Mm-hmm.
We got Becky Balboa back, but it's like we're not at the she was Becky Balboa. It was like, oh, I'm Becky Balboa. It's like, all right, but now she's like really Becky Balboa.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
she's
no bravado.
Yeah.
She's come down. She's been knocked off her high horse. She's been humbled. She's
taking a couple L's.
We love her. It's impossible to hate Becky Lynch. So I'm hoping somehow she ends up with the title soon. Not that she needs it.
She does not need it.
She doesn't really need it, but it's really cool. So yeah, we just gotta jump in here because there's some really good wrestling going.
There's a lot of good wrestling.
I love Becky, right?
Yeah.
Becky's oh man, these new girls, man.
Who's catching your eye?
Ooh, I like Stratton.
Impressed me a lot in the Royal Rumble. Yep.
Really athletic. I like it. Jade. I'm waiting for Jade. when we got that face off with Jade and Bianca, man, what's the Rock's?
Yeah. Goosebumps. Yeah. So had you seen Jade before WWE, or was this kind of like your first like real look at her?
Just YouTube clips.
Okay.
YouTube clips. I saw, the son was always putting me on. And was she on AEW? Was that AEW she was on?
AEW, yes.
Yeah. Yeah, and I would go in and check that out every once in a while, but mostly YouTube clips. But when I saw it, I was like, yo. Oh, that's
it was like, dog, right there, bro. Who is bro? Exactly. Mm-hmm. So I remember the first time I saw her was on IG in a Storm cosplay. And it was just like, oh, okay, yeah, that's who should be her. And it was like, oh, yeah. This woman is clearly a goddess. Okay, fine.
Yeah.
And then it was like, oh, yeah, no, she's going to wrestle. And I was like, of course she's going to be a wrestler. Yeah. Of course. Like, this is there. No one else can showcase this anywhere. Yeah, she's got to get in there. And so yeah, I think like the beginning of her wrestling career, I was there, but I don't know. It's for me, I kind of get to see people's reactions again and like kind of relive that reaction for the first time because it's like because I've been calling her female Sid, like sexy Sid, basically, where it's like
okay,
she's like that awe inspiring for people,
yeah.
especially it's the first time seeing her. Like, who is that person? Like,
Yeah, Aaliyah lost
Specimen.
her
Who is
mind.
that specimen?
who is this person who is obviously from the future?
Right.
Yes. Yeah.
This new breed of human being.
And I love Mommy, y'all. I'm a big Mommy fan.
Great. She's so many people to where it's like we finally have like especially a women's division, but we got there's so much talent.
So much.
It's so crazy. Okada is like just around now. Like
right.
What? He left New Japan? Like
and what's the girls TNT champion?
It was just on the end of my.
She premiered in the Rumble.
Was it Tony Storm? Wait,
the
Tony
one that was in the Rumble?
What?
You mean the Knockouts champion?
Oh, the Knockouts champion, Jordan Grace.
Woo!
That's what I said. I texted him. I texted Eric. I'm like, yo, Jordan Grace looks amazing.
I liked her. I liked her for a while now. Like, but I remember she was like puffy still. But I was like, nah, she is a brick house. So either way, she looked impressive.
Yeah. Yeah, they made her look real strong in the Rumble, man. I like the little TNA to WWE connection that they've worked a couple times now with Mickey and then with Jordan, man. The Jordan pull, especially with them getting Naomi back, was really cool. Because Naomi just dropped.
There's so much talent, bro. Like it's crazy.
Much talent.
And I was gonna save this for Do You Care, but yeah, no, I think that Jada Parker is good to put right here. The young girl in NXT right now.
Yeah.
NXT's girls are super talented. Like that is crazy what's going on in NXT. Booker doing a lot of work down there. But this Jada Parker, I said that she's got big hot Cheetos for breakfast energy. She's very like her promos. She comes through very very serious in her promos. Like she's pointing fingers and her, she does her thing now. Her ring attire has an ass cheek or two popping out, but I'm like, for one, she's like so like young of a talent. Like she also reminds me of a couple of my students that were in high school that like had that kind of like okay. Yeah, I mean not even it's a booty, whatever, dog. Like you got shorts on, we're gonna see ass at some point. I think that people focus on that, and I think you're missing something if all you do is look at this look at this girl as
an object.
If you're just if you're sex, like if your mind instantly goes there, I get it. But if you can't bring it back and be like talent, you got something wrong with you. But that part of it is this is pro wrestling. The look is part of it. She's like I said, she's cute, but she looks tough. She talks that shit. Like it's not what I was saying earlier. You remember when Sasha would like cut a promo and it would be you hear that part in her voice when that there's none of that. There's no shakiness. There's no wavy. I'm gonna beat your ass. And she's pointing at the camera with like two fingers. She does that 2-finger point thing that like really scary black women do when they really about to whoop your ass. You know what I'm saying? Like she is horrifying. So like, yeah, I love that. She's Arn Anderson. Can't wait. So I can't wait to see with that. She's got some. I mean, you're in NXT. You got some improvement. That you as far as like in ring work, but she lays it in. She's laying her shit in. So you ain't gonna never say like, it was a botch. You did look great. But and even like she's not botching. So I don't want to make that like that come across. But like I said, she's got a little work to do in ring stuff. That'll be just fine. But I'm buying stock in Jada Parker right now.
You heard it here first, folks. Jada Parker, Handsome Bane cosign. I saw the clips he sent me. She does look like she's serious about her business.
She's scary, bro. Like Waffle House champ. Like, like she walk in a Waffle House. Don't nobody say shit. Niggas eat their food when she come in the Waffle House.
Absolutely not. Be looking at that All-Star special. Keep their heads down.
I was about to say the All-Star special. You beat me to it.
Ooh, that's Jada Parker.
Put more syrup on there and be quiet.
And she'll say shit. She looked through her bag and like,
Debo vibes.
And then she stopped at the door and looked, and then niggas be like, and then she just like, and then she leave. Like, oh my God, dog.
Right.
She's scary as hell.
I love it.
She's scary as hell. I love it.
I love it. So transitioning from that, how did you get into the wonderful wide world of professional wrestling, sir?
Oh, it's been a roller coaster ride relationship.
That's the best kind.
I started off young when I was living down south. I forget, this must be in the early mid-70s, I guess.
Okay.
And I was living in Alabama, Tuskegee. I was really into their local wrestling channels, but on that channel we getting like Tony Atlas, Wrestler Number 1, Wrestler Number 2, and I used to love that. And then my mom actually took me to a show once in Macon, Georgia. So,
bro, them niggas didn't have names yet. Wrestler Number 1, Wrestler Number 2.
There was a bad tag team match. They were brothers. Wrestler Number 1, Wrestler Number 2.
I'm checking that shit out.
Yeah, and definitely you just said his name.
Arn Anderson.
Arn Anderson, yeah.
Arn Blamerson.
Yeah.
Favorite of the show.
But then I fell off for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't keep up with it as much. But when the Attitude Era started, that's when I came back. And I was really into it then. I was captivated with Rock and China. I tell you one, it was China.
Mm-hmm.
China. I saw China. I was like, yo, I just wasn't, I didn't see
There's another one, yeah.
The whole DX, that whole thing. But when I got introduced to Rocky, it was a wrap. Rocky and Stone Cold and all that. So
yep.
I did that. Well, after that died off. I was there for about 3 or 4 years till I moved back here to Morgantown. When I moved back to Morgantown in '99, and my son was back into it. That was a thing. And my brother Lionel, he was also into it. So I jumped back into it then, and that's still around the same time. It was like a 2-year difference. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And but then I drifted away again, and I came back about 4 or 5 years ago. I've been back. Now I'm locked in now. Like the Usos, the Bloodline, that brought me back. Like I was like, yo, because first of all, I just wasn't used to seeing, the brothers get love like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so I was into that, but that brought me in, and you know me, man. I know I said I got to backtrack a bit because I said somebody without saying one of my favorite wrestlers' names, and that's Triple H. Triple H was my favorite wrestler for a long time, and I think the musician in me was so connected to those entrances. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, that's what would get me, man. But yeah.
Honest, that might be how he won me over too, man. Was when he got that iconic theme, man. Once he went solo. When he got the game and then King of Kings, like because before he had that womp 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 womp, and I wasn't feeling that. But once
son, this is son.
Time to play the game.
Yeah,
Lemmy.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, man! I forgot all about that weak ass.
That was the first. That was a Jim Johnston special. That was like his first solo when he turned heel from DX, or with DX.
Right.
That's when
so
they
it was
started
the
doing
same dudes who did the DX theme though, like the
Mhm.
same vocalist.
Yep.
And,
Yeah, and he had that for a while,
shit was weak.
but then he got with your boy.
I didn't like that one. Oh,
Bow down, dog.
Lemmy, he was right. Him and Lemmy became like the villainess of of the WWE for Triple H's whole career and shit.
Yeah, he did. Shout out to Lemmy, man. R.I.P.
Shout out to villainess.
Yeah,
not R.I.P.
yeah, villainess.
Live long.
I see what you did. Live long, villainess. My bad. I thought it was. I see what you did. I thought you're calling him a
Yeah,
villainess. Yeah, whatever. But no, Triple H is one of my favorite wrestlers as well. So it was the Bloodline and the Usos really got you back into it. So I have to say that they've been the most consistent thing over the last 4 years in the WWE for sure, along with the New Day, of course.
Let me ask y'all something.
Yeah.
When y'all when you've taken those breaks, right? And then you come back, like if it was on TV, do you turn it off? Or
Nope.
did you turn it off? Was you just like
No, it was an afterthought.
Okay, yeah, it was
always
like man,
background noise.
Yeah.
No, like if I turned it on, like if I hadn't watched it for a long time and I like just turned to it, I'm like, all right, what these niggas talking about right now, bro? And like that was around the time I think that was like right when Orton and them had Legacy.
Mm-hmm.
And it was I just so happened to catch one of them nights where it was like devious. And I was like, oh, here we go.
When Orton was punting everybody.
Yeah, when Orton was like, yeah, but he had like Cody and Ted doing his dirty work. Like it was perfect. It was so good because it was like I love that too. Yep. I love somebody with hired goons.
That's why I like Seth's original heel run, man, when he had the two little goons who was always helping him before he blew out his knee.
Now I think that also
back in the past with me, it was hard for me to accept a lot of the comedic storylines. And comedic storylines would sometimes just be like, all right, I wouldn't buy it.
That's that Southern style though of just ass beat, like that NWA style where everybody just want to see somebody get their ass whooped. Yeah, that up north variety.
Right.
So you might get a clown, you might get a garbage man.
Yeah. Even though I used to like some Coco Beware and
Coco.
Gold Dust. I like the Gold Dust character.
Gold Dust was nuts. Like I knew hood dudes who was watching that shit and was like, yeah, this shit cool. And then Gold Dust came out and he was like, dog, this nigga Gold Dust. And it was like, huh, who knew? Everybody
that was good. Nice impersonation there.
Yeah. Oh hell no! The people used to get
triggered
by Gold
Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
I don't remember it ever being like it is now because of the women. And when I came back a few years ago, the women was a bonus surprise to me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And it's crazy because I kind of feel the same way about women's basketball right now. It's like
good comparison.
I enjoy women's basketball right now almost a little bit more than I like men's.
Definitely college.
Yes.
Definitely.
College. Yes. Women's college ball is so much better than.
It's a lot of fun, man, and the competition is so strong on both sides, man. I love women's basketball right now.
I've been to 3 women's college games this year. I've been to no men's college games this year.
I don't blame you. I don't blame you. I was just telling a friend I need to get to a women's game, because I haven't been this year. So,
but the women athletes that they have in wrestling right now is just incredible.
Mm-hmm.
And
I love it. Bianca makes shit look easy. Like I saw Bianca live, and it was just like, oh shit, I'm seeing Bianca live, and it's like when she hits that corner. Off Brett's rope, flip over the opponent.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then the beckon come on. Like she did that shit with no effort, bro. And it was like so scary to you think about like people injure themselves on that kind of stuff all the time. Like Xavier Woods tore his Achilles doing that, like like the guy went for a back suplex and then he just rolled over, landed on his feet like he normally does every night. Still does now, but yeah, he did that and he like blew. That's how he blew his Achilles and like almost ended his career.
Oh damn!
But yeah, she does a whole fucking backflip like Catwoman, and it's just like nah, she just does that. Like I just saw her. I was looking at her face, bro. Like it was like like that's what she did to get that.
That Tiffany Stratton, that finishing move by Tiffany Stratton, when she jumps up and then jumps up again and backflips off the corner rope, that's nuts, man. Those are athletes, man.
That
those
shit
are
is so clean.
Serious athletes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 100%. Like in all levels too. Like NXT, WWE, AEW's women is way more interesting than the men to me. So I'm always checking them out. Like shout out to Tony Storm, gimmick
Tony
of her
Storm
life
is
right now.
tearing that shit up.
Yeah, she is. Getting to wrestle and do a cool ass gimmick. Julia Hart, I know she's hurt, but she's impressive as hell. So there's absolutely a lot of talent from all kinds of women in wrestling and basketball right now. It's incredible time to be alive.
I got a question. Is Nia Jax, is she family to Rockin' them?
Yeah.
Yeah. Man, long story short, yeah. It's like,
did you see her joining the bloodline, yo?
Yeah.
That's what we were expecting for a while, but now that she kind of got her own little swag and she back and stuff now, and I don't know, I could see her definitely holding the belt at some point over the summer. She don't need the bloodline right now.
Yeah.
But that's what makes the bloodline dope. All them belts.
It does.
When she took it over, bro.
Roman with the belt. Let Nia come out there with the belt with them, yo. Oh, I love that, yo. I would love that. Yeah.
Oh no, bro. We might get we probably get Nia to take it over after Roman gets, after Roman and Rock do whatever they got to do.
Yeah.
And however those chips fall.
Mm-hmm. That'd be interesting.
Anyway.
That would be interesting, especially if Roman's like, all right, I'm gonna go away for X amount of months, and then all of a sudden Nia's the head of the bloodline.
And Nia come in there, you know what I'm saying? Nia come in there like, all right, everybody get y'all shit together. All right, listen. We the NOE family, you know what I'm saying? Well, kinda, and like
I want to see what the backstage
just kind of rally
around. Yeah. I want to see a backstage promo with Rock walking into the bloodline room and saying, "We got to get Jay. We got to get Jay.
Right?
It's incomplete with Jay. You fucked up here, Roman. We need Jay." I mean, there's so many storylines that they can go with. You know what I'm saying? That. I'm loving this, man. I'm loving what's going on right now with Rock, the bloodline, even the way they showcasing the other families, great wrestling families like the Rhodes, and you know what I'm saying. It just, the way they're doing it, I just love it, man.
It is truly a family business.
I'm glad Vince is gone, man, because Vince, I think a lot of that corny stuff was Vince show.
Really was.
Well, not even that. It's just like it's easier to breathe when somebody's like, all right. I mean, atrocities notwithstanding, like the fact that he's a monster notwithstanding, he was also like a lunatic, and like that wasn't really that's not a good space in which to work. If I got to recite lines and you keep changing the lines, and you insist that I recite lines, but I can't, I gotta use mind space to remember those. And if I don't do it exactly like you want me to do it, you're gonna be a dick about it. It's like, that's no space for anybody to even want to work in. So besides
horrible environment.
Yeah.
Besides being a horrible person.
Yeah, Michael Cole was the prime example of this, man. The minute that Vince walked out there the first time, Michael Cole came alive for the first time in his 20-plus year commentary career. And he's doing some of the best work of his life. Like my boy CJ, he's been on the show twice. He was like, when Michael Cole get good? I was like, ever since Vince got out of his ear. Because Vince was constantly in his ear all those years. Like, God damn it, Cole, you're doing it wrong.
And because like he wants you to say it when he's saying. I forgot who said that. It was Coach.
Okay.
Coach was saying he was like, bro, if he's in your ear saying the thing, he doesn't want you to say it after he finishes telling you to say it. He wants you to say it while he's saying it. Like he thinks that you are like his automatic puppet kind of thing, and he's in your ear way too much. I would have just taken all shit off, bro, because there's like I'm not doing that.
That's horrible.
Yeah, that's just the grossest environment. But shit, what did I say? He played 2 of America's Most Wanted after this was out of there first time. It's like cuz blood, gang banging. Like I was imagining Michael Cole just crip walking.
Go ahead,
you
Michael
gotta
Cole.
have paper in this world.
I love seeing Pat get up on the table every time Jay comes out.
I know. Gunther was not happy with him. I love interaction between Gunther and Pat. And he's like, Gunther. you like this? Yeah. You like this? All right, Pat. I love that whole sequence. But let's go ahead and jump into the gauntlet. We can come back to the other do you care here in a second. So Monstalung, we have a list of 60 questions we're going to ask you, except we're only going to do like 4. I'm kidding.
Y'all serious? I thought y'all just joking when y'all said 60. That's a real answer.
No, we have a lot, but we only pick select ones, buddy. You know, it's okay. So, first question from the Gauntlet for Monstalung. Let me go with, what wrestler should people put more respect on their name? So, what wrestler do you feel like people should give more respect to? Any wrestler, anytime, any place, like Janet Jackson.
Daggone.
I will usually try to buy you some time. I'm gonna go. I'll do one. Oh man, give me. Who did I have? Oh, Dana Brooke. That's who I had.
Yeah.
Dana Brooke.
That's a good one.
She, didn't really. I mean, she came in at a time whether you thought she was the best or whatever, but she worked super hard.
Mm-hmm.
When it came to like getting her stuff together, her look, she had done pretty much like anything that they asked her to do. She there was like something more serious, she did that, or she if she was in the background doing like a party scene or something, it was like she was giving it her all, or you could tell that she was she was pretty safe for somebody that's like really strong and really green. But like I said, you see like where she worked to really pick up that pro wrestling muscle memory, from going from, especially like being a bodybuilder. That's a thing. It's just like she had a lot of stuff that was like she should not be able to do this. And then it was just like also like she's pretty good at it. She's pretty decent at the very least.
That's a great
answer. I have to say Montez.
Ooh.
Montez Ford, yeah. Hell yeah.
I think they waste. We're not wasting it, but I just don't have to think they rock. I like the Red Cup era before this. I like teaming with Almighty is cool, but that boy got enough star power to do his own thing. I'm pretty sure they got something planned, but that's who I would say.
I don't know if they got anything planned.
Well, if they don't, that's a damn shame.
I don't think they got anything planned. Honestly, if we're booking it like, I think that they could get a lot of run out of making him like right under Bobby Lashley's learning tree. Like I know that they're trying to do it with both of them. They got to start looking to like separate them, or at least making it so that they can, And so I would really have them like being more like pupils of like a more lethal Bobby Lashley, not sinister or whatever. Just kind of like that group should be a force of nature versus like heels or babyface. It's like they should just be beating the shit out of people. If that's the case, like they can attack you from land and sea or air, pretty much. So it's like they're it should be something like that. I know they matched them up with, they're trying to get what you call it, Scarlett and what's the boy's name?
Karrion Kross.
Yeah, Karrion Kross and all of them. They're trying to like have them beef and do that whole thing.
I like them. I like them, man. I like that Authors of Pain. Give me that Road Warrior feel.
I guess, but yeah, I don't know. I think that there should always be well-dressed gentlemen, like kind of, like what they're doing.
Oh, I don't like it.
No, like what was the original? What was when it was Shelton Benjamin and all of them?
Oh, the Hurt Business.
The actual Hurt Business, like those 4 horsemen types. We like the finer things in life. Like there should always exist like that kind of group. And I think like if Bobby Lashley and Montez Ford isn't like doing something to like inherit that group, like I feel like there's a lot more that they could be doing. It's like we got the black guys versus the white guys right now. So
I like it. I know you said it should always be that group that like luxury
Evolution.
lifestyle.
Yeah.
But I did like the Street Profits hood feel. I did like that.
Yeah. But I don't know if they like, I don't know. I'm not saying they're not hood. I feel like they might be hood, but I feel like they're more college. Like they're more like
fraternity.
College homies, like, yeah. Like, oh, all right, yeah, frat boys, like, like they're probably some Kappas or some shit, like.
That's crazy because when some people think red cups, they do see college. I see that. But when I see red cups, I see the hood. We have red cups in the hood,
Sure, absolutely.
On the block,
I just bought me some red cups. So there you go.
And
that's the
wrapped up, looking 40 wrapped up in right. 40 wrapped up brown paper bag swag. Hell yeah.
Yeah, been there, done that.
My selection is going to be I'm going to say Chelsea Green, actually, man, because I know her gimmick is real annoying right now, and that's the purpose of it. But when she got released the last time for WWE and she went indie again, a lot of her stuff in TNA and Impact, I was a big fan of. That's when I became a real fan of her. And then she got to come back. So the whole Chelsea Green, I mean, yeah, that's cool. And I know she's playing the scared gimmick behind Piper a lot of the times. But Chelsea does this shit for real too, man. And if they ever get Cardona to come back, man, and getting to see them kind of vibe off each other in WWE would be real cool. But I think Chelsea's hella talented, and I think she can work a lot of different ways if need be. It just depends on what's needed from her. So shout out to Chelsea.
I put Piper on that list too.
Yeah, Piper. Yeah, Piper.
I think they don't know how to use it. I wouldn't even know how to use it, but I see a big girl with athletic ability. You know what I'm saying?
I saw Piper for the first time in the Mae Young Classic when she came. I was like, dog, this kid, what? She's like, yeah, she's
not for play.
Yeah. It's like
another one that stands on business.
She's got a Hemi, bro. Like the engine this girl is running on, like that is crazy. She's doing this.
Remember when she came back and they finally gave her real name back, and then she's in the Rumble, and she looked like a beast in last year's Rumble when they did that. And she's done well in the tag team and stuff, and she's getting her checks. But Piper and Chelsea, I agree. Ugh.
Yeah,
Dewdrop. But we're going to spell it Goudrop. Don't spell it Dew, that's trademarked. Drou, drop. Got it. Good.
All right.
What a loser.
Yeah. Look, just open a Word document for Vince and tell him it's his website. We're just gonna do the Creed Creed thing from The Office. It's a great idea. I wish I would have thought of it
on the Word doc.
1995. I wish we would have thought of it in 95.
Yeah, no
kidding. Could have just told him he was emailing people and he would have believed it.
He probably would have.
Yes.
All right, second question of the gauntlet is
protein powder. Oh yeah, all right. I went into great detail about this last week, so we don't have to rest here for long. Simple question, Monstalung. Surfer Sting or Crow Sting?
Again?
Surfer Sting or Crow Sting?
So young Sting in WCW with the bright paint, or Crow Sting now with the white and black paint that he's been for like 30 years at this point. Do you have a favorite?
I'm not familiar, guys.
He's not familiar enough with the Sting legacy.
Sting.
Oh. Yeah. Surfer Sting with the colorful, bright. Well, I'm just. Or
the Crow.
Yeah, Crow Sting or Surfer Sting. Bright Sting, Dark Sting.
Crow Sting. I wish I could have seen the painted Sting's body in the Crow Sting face. But yeah, Crow Sting. I like the Crow Sting.
You guys are so wrong.
Another one for the good guys.
Another one for the good guys. Yes, absolutely.
I hear Mark Robb.
Mark Robb was the brief flash that we saw of him earlier. Like he was up in the rafters, about to dive to the ring like Crow Sting. But I mean, Surfer Sting could just actually fly. But whatever.
That's
Crow Sting literally
the Surfer Sting before the Four Horsemen, or was that?
During.
Was he part of the Four Horsemen? Sting was part of the Four
in
Horsemen.
their like briefly when they had like taken advantage of his good nature.
Yeah, it was a trick.
It was like I forget what it was, but it was basically a setup.
Yeah. Mark Rob, what did you say, buddy?
Crows Sing literally flew every Monday night, though. What are we talking about?
Every night, Handsome Bane. He flew for weeks at a time and didn't speak one word other than "I'm here to beat Hulk Hogan's ass." That's all he was here for.
And you know how easy it was for him to do that. We talked about this. He took some time off and then came back and took the rest of his career off. But whatever. You guys like the color black, so it's fine. He's objectively a better wrestler at Surfer Sting, but fine.
Happy Black History Month, by the way. Happy Black History Month, by the way.
It is Black History Month.
We talked a whole lot of Black history earlier. Jada Parker, man, telling you. All right, yeah. Anyway,
that's always.
This ain't the first time. This ain't the first time I've been the only correct person in the room.
Oh, here we go. All right. Well, next question, Monstalung.
Okay.
This is another easy one. What celebrity, dead or alive, would you like to watch a live show with? Any live wrestling show, any celebrity, dead or alive, who you taking?
Who I like to watch a show with, like a wrestling show?
Yeah, any celebrity in the whole wide history of celebrity.
Dusty Rhodes, American Dream.
You want to take a wrestler to go see a wrestling show?
I would.
That would be a hell of a time.
I would love to hear. I would love to hear and sit what he said, baby boy. I would love to sit here and be like, oh, he's not bringing it. He's not bringing that brother's not bringing it. Yeah.
I love Dusty.
I love everybody. Like that's the one guy everybody feels comfortable doing. Everybody comes in here, everybody has a Dusty.
Brother.
A Dusty baby.
You got to.
250 pound of blue eyed soul.
That's good.
You got to do it.
He was chilling when he said that shit.
Yeah, he was.
It's still Snoop for me. I would love to watch like a SummerSlam where shit's just going crazy with Snoop. Yeah.
That'd be a hell of a time.
This nigga Brock Lesnar to flip the ring over. Shit. Hell no.
I'd want to watch wrestling with Stone Cold if we're going that angle a little bit. Watching live wrestling with Stone Cold.
I think them niggas would be too technical. Like I wouldn't like to watch it. I don't think I would like to.
That's exactly what I want to hear, though. That's exactly what
I think I would have to have not seen. I think I would have had to have seen the match already. I think that would be fine. But if I'm watching something for the first time, I don't know. Maybe they're not. But I don't think they can help it. Especially if you watch a Stone Cold match, you'd be like, "Oh, right, dog, shut up, Stone Cold." Like, none of us are perfect, nigga. Damn. Okay, right here, you see, I didn't really snap that punch the way I wanted to, so I had to come in. I had to overcompensate. And I was like, "No, Steve, bro, chill."
You know, every move, everything will be a story upon another story.
Yeah. I think that's fun. I would watch a Brett match with Brett, but not like I wouldn't want to watch.
Oh, I'm sorry, Eric. That would be the most annoying shit of all time.
No, I would be there for that. No. I would be there for that because that's like the experience I'm looking for. But I feel like it would be worse to watch a Seth Rollins match with Brett. Like I feel like that would be the bummer for me.
He would just be talking shit the whole time, though.
I feel like now again, like I said, I feel like they can't even help.
Brett
that.
enjoys watching wrestling.
I don't know if he. I think he enjoys watching women's wrestling.
Okay.
For sure, like because I mean they're hot and they tell better stories. But I think that for him it's more about the story. Like why is this more important? Why did they do this versus why did they do this headlock versus this snapmare? You know, and it's like he would get like super granular, I would think. But I could watch an old match with him because an old Brett match because he'd be like, and right there is where that happened. Here's what I was thinking on that day.
Kellen, do you you hear what Eric just did? He literally said, I don't want to watch a match because they're going to break it down too much with one of the most judgmental wrestlers of all time. What are we doing here, Eric? Come on, Eric.
Heel
What
Mark
did I
Rob.
say? Wait, what was different from what I'm saying? I thought it was a clear. No, I would watch a Brett match with Brett because he would make his point and move on. I
He
wouldn't
feel like
want to
Stone
watch.
Cold wouldn't stop talking about
I
his,
feel like
his
Stone
failures.
Cold, like Stone Cold wouldn't. But as far as a new match, like I don't want anybody like being like super in depth, especially like anybody from behind the scenes that'd be like, well, this is why they did that. I don't want to hear that right now. I just kind of want to watch the story.
Random thought. I feel like watching wrestling with Shannon Sharp could be interesting. I feel like he'd really get into it.
When's the last time you think Shannon Sharp watched wrestling?
Last week. I feel like he'd be watching.
You think he'd be watching?
I feel like if he's. I feel like he's somebody who's going to stop on it and watch it. Yeah, I don't feel like he's actively.
Like we said earlier, yeah, he might channel surf and then stay on it.
See a clip on social media, he watching. Yeah, I feel like he's one of those.
Yeah.
My wife hates wrestling. She couldn't take her eyes off Rock this weekend.
Yep.
We had to rewind it 3 times, man.
Damn.
Yeah.
Everybody,
I said, Rock.
Should we talk about that right now?
We were waiting on you, so yes. I was stalling for you, brother.
All right.
Do you care that The Rock has one heel, Mark Rob?
Mark Rob.
The heel awakening of a lifetime. We got babyface Rock in Hollywood making shit movies for a whole ass decade. Get that shit the fuck out of here. Come on, heel Rock. Tell me I'm a piece of shit, Rock. Yes, absolutely. Pause crybabies, Rock. I don't want you to sell me no fairy tale movie of Hollywood. Oh, Rock's a good guy in the jungle with the same tan shirt for 5 straight movies. No, fuck all that.
I had $7.
No, I don't want no jungle cruise. I don't want no Maseratis in the jungle. I don't want no spaceships with nuclear bombs shooting at Ludacris. Tell me I'm a worthless piece of shit. Let's go.
Yes. Loved it.
Bro. The nigga came out there with a Versace vest on, dog. Like, that's probably the original shirt. It had altered by somebody, the tailor in the back. And the nigga came out D's as hell.
This is my merch. Y'all keep them t-shirts. This is my merch.
Dog, what if they sell
Versace joint to the lobby?
It should. I would buy one quick.
I mean, heel Rock was the first time I ever liked Rock because I was watching WCW more. Then the moment he turned heel and the corporation started, that's when I started watching WWF for real.
Oh yeah,
and
I was
so
like, wait a minute.
Heel Rock was my first real exposure to him for real, and then I was a big fan by the time he got the Mania against Stone Cold. So I'm here for it, man. I'm here for it. I'm definitely the original Cody Carberry, but I love heel Rock.
Toronto, is it Toronto?
I was one original. I was on here solo saying Rock's gonna mess up Cody's story. I said this by myself like four episodes ago.
You mentioned his story.
His story.
You fucking Mark. He didn't finish his story. Oh no, The Rock was right.
Yes.
He trashed Salt Lake City. Dennis Rodman was proud, man.
Of course.
There it is.
Man.
Anytime The Rock says, that's how you know he's at his best form.
It's like, he's going full narcissist.
Yes. Perfect sell, baby.
Absolutely. We got The Rock in Versace on SmackDown talking cash shit. This is the game that I love. This is the shit that we want. We don't want no. The funny thing is, like, I didn't want a match really because I thought, they're gonna do kind of the song and dance of like whatever. But when he slapped the shit out of Kobe, yes, absolutely,
yes.
But that's the thing. Now I want a match. Like I want this nigga involved.
I almost scared to see a match. I feel like I don't. Just let him talk.
Take me through the beats, baby.
I don't want to see no chink in the armor right now. I don't want to see no chink in the armor.
Take me through the beats. Listen, bro. All I need is a good spine buster. Okay, you know what I'm saying? A nice little rock bottom on somebody, and then roll out the ring, bro. Roll out first, you know, and then nah. See, this is the new age, hyphen. We got to trick them. We got to make them think that the people's elbow is coming. Something interrupts it. Blah 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 blah. 5 minutes later, the guy's on the mat by himself, and then the Rock. Then he throws the. Then we get the elbow, because by that time he's already thrown the elbow pad. But this time now he's just pantomiming. Now he's just pantomiming an elbow pad, and he just throws out there anyway, you know. And then he hits
done before.
Fantastic.
I'm so
Vin
scared
Diesel.
to wrestle.
Vin Diesel's gonna come to WrestleMania. Book it.
Vin Diesel's coming to WrestleMania.
Vin Diesel salty as fuck right now because he's
gonna be the one. He's gonna be the one to interrupt it. It's gonna be lovely. It's a big spectacle. Yes, absolutely.
Dog, what if Cody come out there with the rest of the family? You know what I'm saying? It's like, family's got my back, and it's like, dog, that theme song with the cast of Fast. It was just like Russia would explode, dog. It would just be
Cody out here ending world wars.
All these communist countries would just fucking set fire to themselves because
Cody's
there's just too much America.
I hope he comes to Pittsburgh, man. I got tickets for he going to the SmackDown and is it Raw? I can't remember, but the Pittsburgh coming up in April.
Oh,
I hope it's there, man.
Is it before or after WrestleMania?
I'm gonna have a great time, bro.
Huh?
Do you know if it's before or after WrestleMania?
I think it's before.
Ooh, and you might. There's a high chance. If it's a SmackDown, there's a real good chance. There's a real good chance, brother.
I'm looking at my calendar now.
Oh, can we also shout out Downstate for being like the intro gods, because for people who really love to sing along with Cody, Downstate been doing it for a minute, and they've been doing it a minute for Cody.
Yeah.
So just shout out to them. No, go ahead.
April 15th. That's the one I'm going to.
Mark Rob, you were saying something a little bit ago.
No, I was saying in Eric's fantasy booking, the person that interrupts is Vin Diesel. That's who does the interruption.
I got you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Cost Roman the title. I live my life a quarter mile at a time.
You got a bloodline, but I got
y'all know
family.
Seth gonna turn on him, right? Y'all know Seth gonna turn on Cody. Seth's gonna turn on Cody.
I think, man, Seth wants to take a break.
Seth's back's broke. Seth need to
gotta
go home. His story need to end for a while.
His ass.
Seth gonna turn on Cody. It's gonna be some Shield, Bloodline, Rock shit going on.
I don't think so. I can see them like, he's like, look, man, you got to take this title off me. You got to do an injury gimmick or something, man. I'm tired, boss.
So who y'all want to see champion on Raw?
Drew, I guess.
Is it crazy that I'm not like, I don't care about any of the men's titles right now?
No. They're all least interesting, kinda, other than trying to figure out Cody and Roman, but
yeah, Cody and Roman, sure, but like I don't even care about that. I'm just kind of like, where are people gonna? I'm more interested in where Gunther ends up. Drew has been doing some crazy heel work lately, so I'm super into him.
Drew has been great.
That shit has been fun.
Last night I prayed for this. He literally said, "I pray you hurt yourself, CM Punk."
And that's wild to say you pray.
And
for
the
something.
shirts in front of the
shirts have been funny.
Those are great, Drew.
Sticking himself into the what you call the haters, the hater of the year memes. Yeah, it's been great.
Yeah.
So,
hey, I wouldn't be mad at a Logan Paul double champion. I know.
I would.
I would be mad at that.
No.
I don't want this nigga to have nothing where he extends his reach. Like, he's like the most vile scum bucket with a belt, and it's just like He's just so irritating. He just happens to be talented.
Irritating, but he's good at it. He's good at being irritating.
Nah. I think that's fine if everybody knows it's a gimmick. Too many of his fans are like, "Oh, that's the way you be to get what you want." And like, his fans are some of the dumbest. His fans are so dumb. So like, I think
dumb. Yep.
He won't just be like, "Hey guys, this is a fucking work. Relax." Like, everybody calm down. It's a work. Because if they find out it's a work, they can't believe in anything anymore.
Be like ruining Christmas all over again for them boys.
So wrestling is fake.
Oh man. Oh man. Do we want to do one more question now that we've discussed that we're all in on heel rock returning?
Yeah, I got one. Hang on.
One more for the gauntlet, sirs.
Yeah, I was trying to find one.
Yeah. I just be talking to talk.
Favorite? What is this? Oh, favorite musical venture by a pro wrestler, not their ring entrance. Yeah. I'm sure there are some that slap, but since we're talking The Rock, I'm gonna go The Rock and Wyclef Jean. It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
I completely forgot about that.
My brother used to love that shit, right? And I thought it was so whack. And so like I would be like, it doesn't matter. He's like, that's not even a beat. I'm like, nah, that shit might as well be. This shit weak.
Yo, Columbia gave Wyclef the whole budget for that second album, man. He had Kenny Rogers, he had Mary J. Blige, he had The Rock. That album is a mess. The Eclectic is trash, man.
Shout out to him for buying early, though. They bought early stock in The Rock.
He did. Yes, he did, man.
It doesn't matter.
I wouldn't know. I'm not versed well enough in that. Only person I know making music outside of that was Jericho. So I didn't like none of his shit.
No, he is not good.
Yeah.
He is not good. My dad was. I said, hey, that music, that's Chris Jericho's band, Fozzy. He's like, yeah, he needs to not have a band anymore. I'm like,
well, it doesn't have to be like. I feel like wrestlers show up in enough places to where it's like, I mean, I couldn't name all right off the top of my head, but yeah, I bet we'll find some later.
Always got to shout out Randy Savage for dissing Hulk Hogan.
Be a man.
Be a Man album.
Be a fucking man, Hogan, you bitch. You know what I'm saying? He was calling all kinds of things.
Yeah, he was.
Didn't Latin wrestlers make any music outside of wrestling?
Latin wrestlers?
Yeah. Like Guerrero, any of them do anything?
Bad Bunny, you know?
Conan was rapping a little bit.
Yeah, Conan was. Sound like he was producing tracks for Brian Pumper.
Was not expecting a Brian Pumper reference in 2024 on my bingo card, but here we are.
Listen, bro. Listen. You never know. You can definitely hear him from a mile away with that fucking costume jewelry. But that's like the beginning of this theme song. It's like, it's like,
Here it comes.
Hey, jewelries. Yeah, you got that right.
Oh, shoot.
Here comes Louis.
Yeah, we got him. Yeah, dirty jokes. Brian Pumper jewelry sound like Christmas ornaments and shit. Frankenberry looking at us.
Leave it alone. Stop. That's what she said.
Frankenberry ass nigga.
Shoot. All right, well, you successfully completed the gauntlet, Monstalung.
We did it. All right.
Which moves us into our last and final segment of the day, which is the Rasslecast Power Hour Hall of Fame. Now, you've been given a list of everybody who's entered the Hollow Halls, including Undertaker's hat, because somebody can't pay attention to the gimmick. You can choose anybody that's not on that list, men or women or attire at this point, to enter into the hollow halls of the Rasslecast Power Hour Hall of Fame. So as long as they're not there, they can go into the hall. You can take a few seconds if you need them. But
I don't need none.
Oh, okay.
I got a tie. Can I do a tie?
Fuck it.
All right. Whoa. Hey, let's talk about this.
Tony Atlas and Thunderbolt Patterson.
Ooh.
I thought you were gonna put player 1, player 2, and wrestler 1, wrestler 2.
Wrestler 1, wrestler 2.
Yeah.
All right.
Tony Atlas and Thunderbolt Patterson.
I'm not familiar with Thunderbolt's game.
He had the knuckle joint. It was this big knuckle. And he get up on you like this and
Okay.
Lethal ass nuggies for real though.
Lethal ass nuggies.
I'm going to the Googler. Let's see. I gotta check my man out. Thunderbolt Patterson. Oh yeah, he looked like a brawler too, boy. He looked like he ate raw steaks for 3 meals a day.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, he's definitely the
it.
cover image. Look at the cover image with him rocking the bibs. Hold on. There he is, holding the belt.
It's gotta be definitely a brother.
Thunderbolt Patterson and the great Tony Atlas.
Yeah. It's Black History Month.
It is Black History Month.
Let's do it. Yeah, you put the
2 black wrestlers in one swoop. I love it.
We get 28 days, so prorate.
Hey, we get 29 this year. Shout out to the leap year and the leap year babies.
Yeah, he got the no disrespect, but you see his eyes. He look like he be scrapping.
Mm-hmm. He's caught a few.
He like be throwing blows. Yeah, he took some lumps.
He's seen some punches.
Yeah, he see it from a couple directions too. I'm not fighting no dude that look. This nigga out here brawling with Ole Anderson well into his 60s. It looks like. Yeah, Thunderbolt to beat your ass right now.
Thunderbolt Patterson.
Good. Very good. I love that.
Good pull.
I love those.
God bless. 82 years old. God bless him.
So,
here.
Mark Rob, you still with us? I don't think he is. There he is. There he is.
Oh, Bill, what's up?
So, as we wind down on this Rasslecast Power Hour, is there anything you want to say to the millions and millions of the Rasslecast fans out there before we wind down Monstalung here?
I mean, I'm ready to lie. Don't check me. Check your labels before you eat whatever food you want to buy today. That's it. That's all I got.
Eat safely. That's what Mark Rob got for you today, folks. Okay.
I told you, bro. You got to have that collect call energy, man. Like we had it, and then Mark Rob came in here with even more of it. Oh, I love it.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did, man. Yeah. Shout out to Mark Rob, still participating, even though he's traveling on. He's out in the world living his life. You gotta love it.
Black Air Forces and collect calls, nigga. Like,
I don't know.
Oh, check. Who?
I'm just writing down that title.
That's some gangster shit.
That is some gangster shit. All right, so Monstalung, you successfully have completed your first visit around the Rasslecast Power Hour, sir.
Oh, thank you for having me. This was extremely fun.
Absolutely.
Extremely fun.
Which means you now get to come back and have even more fun next time.
I would love
on the next ones. Yeah. This we got a key card for you. It works. You know what I'm saying? Whenever you're doing anything, you're like, hey man, I'll talk about wrestling this week. Yeah, come on through.
Come on through, man.
Just let you know. We'll make a plan.
Sweet. Thank you for having me, fellas.
But now, also, is there anywhere that the people can find you on this crazy World Wide Web you want to let anybody know about?
Oh, yeah. You can catch me at monstalung.com. That's MONSTALUNG.com. And that's also my socials, Monstalung, on basically all the platforms. I got some new music about to drop here in a couple of weeks. I'm very proud of it. Very dope shit. It's going to change your life.
Ooh.
Let me promo it like this platform should be like.
There you go.
Definitely want to check out my new shit. It's coming. It's gonna rip down your fucking throat and just tear ass fires out your fucking toenails, nigga. It's some incredible shit coming your fucking way. Monstalung.
Woo!
Jesus
Ass
Christ.
fire from your fucking toenails.
Ass fire.
Yeah, I made that
Heard
up on
it
spot.
here first, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, so the face I made was when Boo saw Sully go nuts on that kid thing, you know, like, on Monsters Inc.
Yes.
So
Yes.
that was the imagine that face. Yeah.
Pixar references don't stop.
Ever.
I love it. I love it. Well, our secretaries will see everybody out. Thanks for joining. Check your goosebumps. And remember, The Rock doesn't give a fuck about any of y'all.
You can find the hyphen on